Hello viewers, welcome back. In this tutorial we are going to learn about pooling. So you can see this is a neural network where input, convolutional layer and pooling layer, convolutional layer and pooling and flatten, fully connected, softmax, then the output. So you can see after each convolutional layer I have a pooling. So what is pooling? So let's go and see out there. So this is a 2D image, so you can see out there. So if I see the length dimension of this image is 1 2 3 4 5 6, so 6 by 6 image array, and you can see I have taken a window out there of 2 by 2. So I'll be taking the max value from here, so it is 9 7 4 13. If I take the max value out there, it is 13. So I just put that value out there, 13. And let's take the window out there. So I am taking my window out there. So if I take the max value from here, I will be getting 11. And from here, if I take the max value, I will be getting 10. And if I take the max value out there, it is 14. And if I take the max value from here, from this window, then I will be having 11. And if I take the max value out there, so I will be having 6. And if I take the max value from here, I will be having 22 to 2, and from here to 22 22. So let's see how the animation does this. Let's see the animation. So you can see the window is jumping through its stride of 2. So here stride is 2 and I have a window of 2 by 2. So let's go for a formula over there. So I want to find the dimension of my output array. So let's go for it. So I have a n by n, so n c minus, I'll be giving the window size. So my window size is w into w, so it is equal 2 into 2. So let's take 2 out there, so it is wc, then divide the whole with, so stride s and plus 1 for formula to the whole. So then I will be getting the dimension of my output array. So here I have 6, so 6 minus 2 divided by 2, and I have to sum the whole with 1. So 6 minus 2 equal to 4 divided by 2, it equal 2, so plus 1 equal to 3. So you can see out there my dimension is out there 3 by 3. So you can see after doing a pooling, I am getting a smaller area, okay, than the previous one, but it is not desired, okay. Sometimes I want to have the same sized area, same sized output. For that reason, what should I do? Let's whip this out and check what I am doing. So you can see this is the actual array out there, the blue one, and I have padded with some arrays out there, okay, and this is my output array. So how this is done, okay, let's check. And my window is 3 by 3, so let's bring a pen out there. So I'm bringing a pen, and you can see there is padded out there, and its dimension is 1, yes, and this is 1 out there, okay. So my dimension, if previous dimension is 1, now if I pad it by 1 element, then I will be having 2 into p out there, okay. So this is my final array, okay. So let's say n equal to 1 2 3 4 5, so n equal to 5 out there, and p equal to, I got p equal to 1. So the my final array become n plus 2p equal to 5 plus 7. Okay, 5 plus 2 equal to 7. So let's go for a formula such that I do not want to change the dimension. So what should be the value of p? Okay, so n plus 2p. Okay, and give the window size out there, window of w, and give the stride size out there as, okay, and give sum of 1 formulas, and I want to have the final dimension equal to n. So let's do some calculation out there. Then n minus 1 and into, oh, give 1 out there, into s, and I have to sum with the, what should I say, with the w, and I have to subtract with n. Okay, and after that I have to divide the whole by 2. So this is how the padding can be done to have a unchanged array. Okay, so there is an animation. Let's check how the padded one works. Sorry, okay, there is an error out there. So the padded one works similarly through the actual one. So you can see out there, if I slide through, and I will be having values 13, 11, 10, 14, 11, 6. Okay, so this is how pooling works. I am giving an example of max pooling, which have a window size of 2 into 2 and stride of 2. So there is another type of pooling which is known as average pooling. So how does it work? So it is a window of 2 into 2, and it will take the average of all of them. So 12 plus 12 equal to 24, plus I'll be having 20 equal to 44, plus 8 I will be having 52. If I divide it with 4, then I will be having 13. So you can see out there is 13. So this is how the average pooling work. Usually we use max pooling. So this is all for this tutorial. Thanks for watching.